Yo, Tahoe. All right, ladies and gents, we are going to talk about, we're going to have a peaceful fire. I got some tea going. We're going to talk about, is it a witch or a warlock in this area that's doing this? Right? Is it possible? Being that this is a church town and has the Ten Commandments on the corner. So is it some kind of witchery, sorcery they're doing or something, or a warlock here? I don't know. From what the authorities think, something definitely going on. Not normal. Not normal. Right? So hello, Tahoe. I'm back. So I'm waiting for my professionals to come in. There she is. Hello, Miss Debbie. Oh, what a beautiful lady. Now, I was waiting for my professional woman that knows about this stuff to come into chat, and there she is. Debbie, is this possible today in the world that we live in, that this is some kind of demonic thing? Witch, warlock? Is it possible? Is it possible it's here? And it's always been here ever since they put up the Ten Commandments. Did this thing come to town deliberately? Was it sent here? Is it possible? I need a prayer. I need a prayer. A wing and a prayer. Oh, look at everyone's being so nice in chat. I'm waiting for my specialist to tell me, are these things real? And if they are, then that explains what's going on. That explains what's going on. Vampires, witches, all that stuff now they're saying on the news in Indiana is real. All this stuff, Debbie, is it possible? There is a lot of areas around you said to be haunted. Well, not even haunted, it's the things these people are doing. Right? It's their releasing of anger, and people are getting attacked by it. And now we can see where it's coming from in this town. In this paranormal. If it ain't paranormal, it's demonic. It's other people that are, maybe they're paying them. One girl, remember everyone's out there yelling about money. Maybe they've been paying this voodoo witch or warlock around here to do some magic stuff, and these people are healed. Now the rest of us are all sick or whatever, right? I think so. If something's going on, all I know is the police looked at me and they're like, something's going on. I said, you're kidding. Something's going on. Yeah. We've been saying that for about 10 years. All been documented and filmed on this channel. You won't see it anywhere else but on this channel, folks. Probably one of the greatest channels around. I mean, just ask me. I'll tell you the truth. Paranormal. There you go, Debbie. I'm trying to get people out here. We don't know if we can bind this thing, if it's a warlock witch, if they're using these people, if this thing, this entity, this paranormal, whatever Debbie is saying in my chat right now, warlock, whatever it is. might be using us. Going through, I can track the anger in this apartment complex. I know exactly what buildings it comes from and where it goes. We've been watching for a long time. No, a lot of people are saying keep quiet because they might try and kill me. You know we're onto something big if they're trying to kill me. Right? But it also could be Delphiers, right? Coming up here, right? Trying to escape from the madness down there in Delphi. Could be. But it's something paranormal. I know that. Debbie, you've been witness to it yourself here. You can hear the place creaking. Next thing you know, I'm in pain. My face is changing. Almost like Bela Lugosi, who was one of the greatest cortutionists, or whatever they call it, cortician. I don't know, whatever they call it, with his face. And that's what I see here. I see people's. I'm going to be honest with you. Let me see what my specialist is saying. Johnny, may I say it could be drunks that want to run their mouths. Debbie, sweetie, I know. Do you think the alcohol is opening it up, open their mind to this thing? I'm telling you, something freaky's going. And when other people are noticing in it, it is almost like entering us. Now, I don't know. There's been a lot of talk around here. I have not been here in town the whole time I've lived in Indiana. I lived on the outskirts of town here when I had my house. And we didn't really have too much activity, right? Because there's Amish where I lived, where I had my house right outside town here, like 5 minutes away. There's a lot of farm field with Amish, and I'll show you my old house on Google Map one of these days out here. But there was a lot of Amish around there, so I liked the Amish. But there was troubled areas down the street, right? Like the houses are real far apart, like acres apart and stuff. They're not on top of each other. So we don't know, right? I know a lot of crazy stuff in Indiana is going down. Some of the footage I've seen of Bridge Guy in Delphi looks like 7 people. And the only thing that could do that is some kind of a demonic spirit that morphs, that is morphing its face, so we can't get a perfect reading on who Bridge Guy is. And I think that's why Doug Carter put his hand on his forehead, because he's like, I don't think people will believe us when we tell them. Maybe. It might be. It might be that. A lot of people are like, why is his face changing as he gets closer? And I'm like, either somebody is monkeying with the video, or we're dealing with something very demonic, and it is actually changing its appearance as it's getting closer to the camera, so we cannot get a read of exactly who it is. It's many people. It very well might be the energy spirit from these people around Delphi, these pedo, whatever, and they're projecting it, and it's helping these people get away with murder by, I don't know, morphing their face, transforming their face. It's possible. It would have to be demonic or AI, right? Now, I would like to return back to my specialist, Miss Debbie Fox. Debbie, is it possible these things are real? I know it was you that told me, Johnny, these things are real. And you were explaining some of it to me, and I was flabbergasted. I was like, how does this little lady know this kind of smart information, but she did. So I'm just asking you, and is this something we can fight together if you were here, where we can bind it or cast it out, or what do we do? Is this something we could just put a giant sheet up and turn the lights off, and if we hear something or see the sheet moving, the sheet falls down, covers this thing, whatever it is. We can't see it. We know it's here. We can feel it entering us. We can hear it creaking around the house, but we can't see it. We get blurs of it. Can we catch this thing that way? I'm just asking. It might be what they're saying. It's a old lady witch here or something. Or these people trespass. It could be. I don't know. I've never experienced anything like it. Ever since I started praising God and giving all glory to God, next thing you know, my whole life is turned upside down. And I always thought that it was, you believe in God and everything's supposed to get better. But I don't know. I'm waiting for my specialist lady in chat to explain all this to me. I wish you had a microphone. I wish there was a button she could hit and we would be able to hear her talk. She's got a great voice, great singing voice and everything. Although she's very mysterious lady. Nobody really knows who she is or even what she looks like. Some say she's one of the greatest, incredible women. Oh, I don't know. It's possible. I don't know. Yes, we can bind them, all the bad spirits. You know, Deb, I was listening to the church channel and they said, be careful, do not bind things that we know not of because it might kill us. Now, I don't know because I'm not an expert. I believe in Jesus, the Savior, the King, and his great, great Father, King of all kings, God Almighty. But I don't know anything about this binding stuff. And if we do, then can we ask Jesus to do it instead of us, so we don't have this thing terrorize our life? I'm spending too much money. It's a curse. It's spending my money. I don't want to spend my money, but it's spending my money. My addictions. It knows my addictions. My cigarette habits. Smoking cigarettes. It wants me to smoke more so I can go out and spend more money. Why? So I don't have no money to run. I can't fill up my tank and leave. Never come back. It wants to keep me here. That's what I feel like, Debbie. That's what I feel like. Debbie. That's what I feel like. It is something. I think someone sent it, maybe. I don't know. Let's chill. My tea's ready. Let me get my tea. Now, Debbie, do you remember when it rains here? When I have the camera pointing, I feel like I've already something trust from walking in, from in the kitchen to here. Something entered me. I could tell in my voice, or left me, one of the two. But you remember when it rains across the way when I have the camera on the roof over there filming the trees and everything, how letters start appearing on the roof? I'm telling you, they've been looking at my footage. They're like, something's going on. Like, praise Jeet, finally. And I'm hoping that the supernatural world out there, and especially that one dude that's on the History Channel, the dude with the real puffy hair, he's a short guy. Ancient aliens. He does ancient. He's like an Einstein with the puffy hair. I hope that dude is watching me, and I hope he comes out here and we document it because I don't know what it is. It could be alien, Debbie, but I don't think. Why would it be alien? Why would they be? I don't think so. I'm leaning more towards it's demonic. Right? Maybe the aliens have come to help us fight. Ah, maybe the aliens have come to help us fight this thing. Did anyone think of that? If aliens, folks, if they wanted us dead, they would have wiped out the whole. You're telling me they can travel all around the world, all the space galaxies out there, and galaxies and everything, uh, and defy physics. If they wanted us dead, they would have killed all of us in a blink of an eye. Maybe they were sent here to help us. Maybe this thing they were tracking, much like the movie Predators. And now I hope you people will understand that movies are real. I hope that I hope they understand. Look at Debbie, Martha, man, she's right. She's right. Don't be afraid, Tahoe. It's okay. Debbie, you're scaring Tahoe. You're scaring Tahoe and on back. It's all right, Tahoe. You're safe here. Now, what we were talking about, Martha Man, and is Martha Man is real out here in the cornfields. I've seen videos where they talk about that too. It's all right, Tahoe. You're Debbie. You're scaring the kids. It's all right, Tahoe. No, you get back in bed. We're just talking. Now, here, this is what I'm talking about, Debbie. Martha Man, all this stuff, I don't know about, right? But I'm thinking it could be something demonic, witchery, or something like that. I'm thinking we get a hold of some of our friend YouTubers in the Paranormal Demorna channel sector. They come out. They walk around this whole place. They catch this thing, and we try and get rid of it forever. What do you think? Does it sound like a plan? It sounds like a plan to me. Every time I mention about bringing people here, this thing takes off. Now I think it's time we bring these professionals in and let them find out. It could have been someone that lived here and passed away. I really would love to hear from my specialist, Debbie, of what she thinks we could do. But Debbie thinks it's possible. She said alien. But Debbie, how alien? I think it's spiritual. It's got to be spiritual. Or are the aliens These spirits, Debbie, 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 Debbie. Woman, are you deaf? She's, oh my God, get back in bed, Tahoe. It's okay. We're just talking adult stuff here. You and Beck, don't be afraid. It's okay. It's all right. This is adult stuff. You guys just, Debbie, you're scaring the kids with the mother man and aliens. You know better than that. You know better than that. It's all right, kids. Go to bed. Now, Debbie, can you please give me some of your information? Can you please give me some of that mind of yours and explain to me what we are seeing or possibly experiencing in this complex in town? It just seems like it's focused mainly in town. We're not having a lot of problems outside of town. It's only in this town. You know, Levine told me, Johnny, move outside the town. Like, Dave, it's I should be protected by God. He's like, yes, but this thing, this demonic thing, it's mad at you. I was like, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I is very upset. Debbie, don't be laughing at me. This is why these demons kill me all the time. These witches, because I'm asking my professional chat woman in chat, and she's laughing at me. Let me see. You said you have cell phones you don't use, right? I only use them to film. None of my phones around here are access. The only thing I could do on it is film, record, and call the police and fire department. And I think Pentagon. I'm not sure if that phone was set up or not for it. Well, I got to stay in touch with these guys, right? I got to stay in touch with these guys. No, people are saying if you ask too many questions around here, next thing you know, you actually morph. I watched a guy's stomach blow up about 3 feet out front. I don't know what it was. But next day I know everybody had gas the next day. I mean, something is going on. Debbie said we can download the Spirit app and ask your apartment questions. It ain't my apartment. It is actually. Here's the thing. The ladies in the apartment, Debbie, this is going to freak these people out. Tahoe, on Beck, you cover your ears. This is scary and freaky. Go on, Tahoe. It's night time. Now, here we. I'm joking. Now, Debbie, don't scare the kids. Now, Debbie, I'm going to tell you something. And I know this is going to flip you out. But the ladies that lived here, they insisted that they heard people walking or running down the hallway, banging on the doors at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. They can hear kids. And I've heard it before, but I've opened my door and there's nobody there. I actually hear the door to the hallway to go outside. I hear that open. And I'll go out and I'll open up the door real fast because the door will just be closing. There's no one there. Explain that. And I stayed up because they were saying it's happening about. Did my computer go out? My TV just shut off. Hold on, guys. My monitor just shut off on my computer. All right, I'm back. Ladies and gentlemen, my monitor just shut off and turned back on. Oh, there it goes again. There it goes again. There it goes again. There it goes again. It's turning on. I hope you can see this. I hope you can see this. This is not me. My hands are right here. My hands are right here. Hopefully this is still recording. Where is my TV remote? Let's see if I can find my TV remote and turn the dang TV on. Why did it shut off? This is freaky. I hope I didn't lose my... Why is it... What is going on? What is going on? Can you guys still see this? Hold on a minute. Hopefully you guys can still see. Hopefully you're still there and my computer didn't shut down. Trying to hook up another monitor. Hold on a minute. Hold on, let me see if I'm still live.
ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software.
That is freaky. I told you guys. I told you. Something's going on here. All right, it's showing I'm still live now, Deb. I had to do something different a little bit. For some reason, the TV won't turn on. I don't know. That was freaky. I was talking about the stuff around here. That's freaky. Look at the TV is still shut off. That's a little bit too freaky. Talk about it again. No, I ain't talking about it again. God dang stupid TV. It won't turn on. The dang thing will not turn on. No, don't give me no signs here. So, okay. So they must be sending this thing, or somebody is bringing it here. We get rid of it, and it ends up coming back here for some reason or something. Not to my apartment. It's coming to the whole apartment complex. Someone said it's somebody up front in the front apartment complex. It might be a witch or something. That's what they're thinking, and it very well may possibly be. I gotta I gotta hook up another monitor, Debbie, or I won't be able to shut the live down. Johnny, I think there are spirits there. I think somebody's doing something here, Debbie. Can you hear me? All right, I got it. I'm gonna have to redo everything. Now I can at least shut the thing off. Can you still hear me? You got a Zolan in your I can't even see the goddamn small screen now. It's so far away. No, I'm starting to agree with the professionals. Somebody is sending this stuff here. Let me see if I can make it. If I could blow the picture up and then I could see the chat. Let's see here. All right, now I can see it. Oh, I got a Zoltan in your trunk from tonight. See if activity stops. What? We were having this trouble before Zoltan. I just got Zoltan. No, it's somebody from around here using magic or witchery. I think the government is right. It's probably why they pulled out of the Mill Howell Military School. Maybe it is. We got to get to the bottom of this. It's coming from in town. Now the professional. No. Debbie, you're even saying that it's very possible. What we got to do is get rid of the people that are letting it that it's doing its work. It's one thing to be yelling in your apartment or whatever, or doing stuff in your apartment, but this thing is. I think it is. It's outside, and it's waiting to attach itself so it could come inside the apartment complex. Excuse me, Debbie. It's a problem when the government says, "Oh boy." Yeah, I would. I think it is, Deb. Someone sent it. Lord, can you please poke the eyeballs out of the witch or warlock that is doing this? We got to get rid of their eyes. They're using some of these people around here as their eyes. Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, Debbie. How dare you? I seen Big Trouble in Little China. And I know there's magic stuff they're using. No, don't you tell me. I know that something's going on. And they're saying we're crazy. This is true. I do have a disability, but I ain't that crazy. This thing is entering us, entering my apartment. I can feel it. I can hear it. Debbie, you are a witness. You yourself have said, I heard that noise. What was it? And I'm like, I don't know. It's creaking. It's going through. It's like in my kitchen. I don't know. Lord, if it's me, take me away. If they killed me and it's my spirit, take me away, Lord. In Jesus' name, take my spirit. I'll stay down here and help these people solve it. Because it's obvious my scientist and my top-notch investigator in this is failing to help right now. So no, go back to Debbie's house. Go on. Go back. Go back. Back to the light. I think we're just supposed to tell it to go back to where it came. Go back to where you came from. Thought you were going to get away by sending that over here, Debbie. You were telling me about your old ghost that you have living in your house with you. Did you think you were going to go ahead and just be able to send them to me without me having the knowledge or knowing? It could be sent from Ghost Ranch. If you're watching up, church, I know exactly what you're doing right now, laughing your ass off. But I'm really getting tired of you sending these Ghost Ranch ghosts over here. Really pissing me off, mister. Really pissing me off right now. And that's something you would do. I know it. I know it. Can anyone hear me? This thing is actually canceling out my footage, my voice. No one can hear me right now. This thing is actually canceling the microphone. I don't think anyone can hear me. You're all idiots. They can't hear me. This thing has shut my TV down and my microphone. You got stinky feet and ET toes. Debbie, they can't hear me. What the hell did my microphone? Did this thing shut my microphone off too? Did this? Testing 1, 2. This thing has canceled out sound. It is demonic. I'm telling you, it's demonic. If you can hear me, out there, this thing is imprisoning me. It shut my TV off. I don't think they can hear me. I'm using my TV, my big monitor, and it shut the monitor off. I think it shut everything off. I think so. They can't hear me. I don't know if they can hear me. Can anyone hear me out there? I think we have figured out our problem here, Debbie. Something is going on around her. The only thing I can think of is maybe Elon playing a joke on me and hitting my apartment with the de-isolator beam, which would shut off my TV. But he would have to have the LG codes, the remote codes to do that. But it's possible. I wouldn't put it past Elon. but it's possible. It's possible. He likes to play jokes like that's what these rich dudes do. You know, I used to be there. They ain't got nothing better to do, so they're like, let's piss little Johnny off today. Sounds like a plan. They're all probably in on it. Even Rogan. Rogan's like that too. He likes to play games. Right? You got so much money, you ain't got nothing to do. You're just gonna bug the shit out of people. It is, Deb. You don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. How dare you tell me I don't know what I'm talking about? This thing is, I don't know what it is. If it ain't Elon, and if it ain't NASA playing with me, which they also like to play games, then this thing is demonic. It's demonic. And something's going on with the rotation of our Earth or gravity or something. Because I went to go to the bathroom today and take a pee, and my pee was arching to the to the right. It's unbelievable. It was a straight stream, but at the end it hooked over. That's gravity. That's gravity pulling my urine over to the side. I almost missed the toilet. This is unreal. I knew this was going to happen. It is not funny, Debbie. This is serious stuff. Don't. She's laughing her butt off. This is why if this woman was here right now, I'd be dead. Because I'd be telling her, get help, and she'd be laughing. I need assistance. I need somebody, an aide or something. Someone to help me. You're gone too far this time, Debbie. You're ghost and everything. Folks, if you're out there watching this, anybody with any kind of. Is Debbie the one that's doing it? No, Debbie. No. No, it's not. Put glasses in so you can see me answering you. I can see you. I blew up the chat. And I ain't liking what I'm reading, young lady. I'm not happy with you right now. So what do you think it is? Is it actually the Earth has rotated a little bit faster? And because the Earth is spinning faster, it is creating anomalies or some kind of vision or gravity. And I knew it was gravity because you're when you pee, it's supposed to go straight into the toilet, not make a hook like a. It ain't supposed to make a hook like that. That's gravity. Something's there. Someone get somebody on it. Get the dude from Ancient Aliens on this channel to answer some questions. This is unreal. No, Debbie. When you pee, it's supposed to go straight down to the ground or in the toilet. It ain't supposed to go a foot and then hook to the right. That's not what urine does. It does, but only under certain pressures and certain. We got problems. Debbie, you can. It's the monkeys. It ain't the monkeys. You're laughing now. The monkeys are going to find you out there in the Carolian mountains. And I'm telling you, woman, it's going to eat you alive. 300 and something. I thought they said 30,000 monkeys escaped. 30,000 monkeys that are all infected, some freakishly overgrown. Bigfoots, they showed me the footage. Paranomides disease. paranormal disease. I can't even barely see, but just paranominies disease. I don't know what she's talking around. You mean paradormia? It could be paradormia. But explain why the urine is hooking to the right. I've been peeing for 50 years. Why am I seeing that it's gravity? Somebody's got a gravity machine. Son of a bitch. Now you're listening to me, ain't you, NASA? Now you're listening to me, ain't you, Elon? Yeah, Elon. I'm afraid it's too late. Yeah, I've been telling you that nobody wanted to listen. When you're doing a ling long, or ling looks like a bent carrot. What? Carrot. What is she doing? I said the urine. Not. What is wrong with this woman? It can't. You are being possessed by them ghosts at your house, Debbie. You are not yourself. You've changed molecularly, your facial expressions, everything. This thing that is living in your house has demonically possessed you. Let me see what she said. When your penis looks like a bent carrot. That ain't me. I don't have that, Debbie. I have a straight penis. It don't bend up, down. Perineumines disease. I don't know. We're talking about bent penises now, Debbie. My penis is straight. It's the urine that was coming out of it was. I can't do it no more. I can't deal with this woman. Debbie, it was like I was on a Ferris wheel. Do you understand, woman? It was like I was standing still, but the pee was going. It almost made it to the toilet straight, but at the end of it, it was hooking to the right. Almost like if the gravity was put. I can't explain it to this woman anymore. No, no, she don't understand. She's talking about bent penis carrots or something. No, Debbie. No, it's a straight shaft. It was the urine coming out. And I'll tell you right now, we're spinning too fast. Something happened. Someone did something. Or they got a gravity machine or something. But when water starts hooking, when it's coming out of the hose, what does it do? It arches down, right? This was arching down, but it was also at the end hooking to the left, almost like the gravity was. I'm not going to talk about it, Debbie. Debbie, no, not like Jesus. No, not me, Debbie. No, Debbie. Straight shaft hair, Debbie. Somebody's pulling some fast witchery sorcery. Right? I think it is a witch and a sorcerer or a warlock. Lives close to me, within 10 miles. Circumference 5 miles. No, Debbie thinks it's a joke. I'm being serious. Somebody has switched something on me or did something. So get rid of them. No, I don't care if it's I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care whose it is or family, whoever it may be. Go get help. I don't know. Don't send that back to them, dudes. Can you do that, Deb? I know. Send that back to. I don't want this. That ain't my stuff. Send it back to Broke Dick Mountain or whatever they're doing. I don't know. I have no idea. And that's probably where it's coming from. There's no reason why this should be going on around here. I've had enough of it. The American people have had enough of it. And I do believe everyone has been marked. And now it's just time to pick them all up. No, they're trying to switch. Send that broke dick stuff back to Ernie Shell and the rest of these guys, or whoever it is. Whoever it is. No, now she's telling me to calm down. Woman, I've been telling you somebody's been doing some evil stuff. And now it's time for these people to pay the piper of pipers. Nope. No, I'm done with it. I don't care. No, I don't care, Debbie. I don't care. Whoever is trespassing on me, I want serious messages sent. I want serious activity, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. You monitor, whatever. This is some demonic crap going on. It ain't God. And they think it's God, but it ain't God. They think they're treating him like God because he's got these powers. And these idiots all along been saying that the devil has no powers. When even in the Bible, the devil said he had power to try and create. Everything. He's got powers. The power of deceit, lust, all kinds of stuff. And these idiots were saying, no, we don't believe. Now look at, now we got to get rid of the whole world, start all over again, because you people just wouldn't listen. Thank God we have another Earth out there. It's going to take us a while to get to it, but it's out there. And if we start now, we might make it there in 30 years. Let's start getting ships ready and get out of here. No, it's too far gone, Elon. I'm not. No, don't be calling me and say we got to talk, Johnny. No. There's no more time. I told all the scientists, all the great, even that puffy-haired dude on Ancient Aliens on History Channel. I told them they don't want to listen because they had a documentary or a piece of paper stating that there's some kind of scientist or puffy hair that stands straight up 12 inches. Does not mean they know everything. Yes, it's a warlocks, witches, evil, Ethman, vampire, bloodsuckers. Thank you, baby. It's about time, baby. Thank you, sweetie. Now what do we do? I am worried, excuse me, for trying to loosen your mood in a Friday night. No, it's okay. I love you. You did. You did. You gave me a lot of information here, a lot of knowledge. Final, I was trying to fur you BBN out the dark mood, but okay. It's not my dark mood. It's your dark mood. It's everybody. See, Johnny Kramer's world was great until Johnny Kramer let people around his world. And that's when the two worlds collided. Once the two worlds collided, then Johnny Kramer and John Kramer, which is me, both, collided into each other. And therefore started the world. And that's for why. And I let other people in around my world, and I should have listened to everyone and kept everyone outside of my world. But you know how Johnny Kramer is. He's a sucker for a beautiful woman. And I let Miss Debbie Fox in because her beauty is magnetizing, hypnotizing, magnetizing, electrifying. And now look, I am worried. Accuse me for trying to loosen your mood. I'm loose, girl. I'm loose. I'm just trying to get some straight answers out of people. Who is the witch that is doing this to me? Or who are the people doing it is my question. Does that make any sense to anybody? It's funny how we're all crazy until stuff starts happening. And then they're like, what is going on? I don't know. We were trying to ask you people the same thing. Debbie, is there anything you would like to try and explain to me? I thought you said we can get rid of this thing. I thought you said like when you Debbie said nope, you can't get rid of it. That's what you were saying. You were saying when I get there, we're gonna get rid of this thing. Debbie, I do believe it's one of these hoarders here. This thing is, I'm telling you, it wrecks your apartment. Before I would clean my apartment, and someone would knock on my door, and I'd answer, oh, yeah, can you know? And by the time they left, within 10 minutes, I would have dang receipts and crap all over. I was like, what the heck is going on here? I got, this is, it's gotta be a spirit of a hoarder or something, or I'm thinking so, Debbie. That's what I'm thinking. I unplugged my TV. Maybe the battery is going bad in it. I don't know if it has a battery or I don't think it does have a battery in it. I unplugged it. Maybe it's been on all day. Maybe it got too hot. Shut off. I unplugged it. Maybe it'll discharge. Plug it back in and it'll turn on. But this is too much. I've been going through this for way too long. None of that stuff, none of that sickness is any of ours. It's from up here or somebody or YouTube. Someone sent it. I don't want it. Bind them. Is it a witch? Demonic? Some are saying it is. It wasn't always like this. For the first 4 years, 3 years I lived here, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful. No, nobody knew I was here. Like I said, it was beautiful. I'd be able to go out and sit, have a cigarette, not worry about, you know, crazy stuff. But somewhere it went bad. I don't know if it is because they put the Ten Commandments in town, and that's when the trouble started. And I'm thinking it is because people have been saying something crazy's going on. And I'm like, you're not telling me. I know. Now, here's the thing: we don't know if they're trying. Maybe they're using it as a weapon. I don't know. I have no idea. I wish someone would save me. I think someone switched lives with me. I have to send it back. I know they're all marked out. They got. I know, but I'm sorry, folks. That ain't mine. That ain't none of ours. That's someone else's around here, and I don't want it. They might be sleeping right now. I've been watching a lot of the Native American brothers and the sleepwalkers, the skinwalkers. That's people that when they're sleeping, they have an out of body experience or whatever, and their soul or this thing leaves their body to walk at night. And yeah, a skinwalker. It makes sense, my Native American brothers and sisters. It makes sense to me because this is ridiculous. I wouldn't doubt if it is somebody sleeping. My mod says, no, that's not Johnny. It's not. I don't know, Debbie. I'm just trying to figure it out. I got half a brain left. And plus, I'm a 60s baby. I was born in the 60s and the 70s and 80s and everything. So I ain't got much of a brain left. I survived the 80s and 90s. And it went downhill after that. But I don't know what this thing is. I don't know who's sending it. It might be from an ex girlfriend, right? It might be someone that's dead, and they're bugging the crap out of me. It could be one of my old buddies. They love to drive the shit crazy out of me. But it was all in good fun. But anyways, it could be, right? Whoever it is, go back to the grave in Jesus' name, or to go to Jesus in Jesus' name. Amen. Go to the light in Jesus' name. Debbie, is there anything you want to say? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. It could be Griff. Griff's been doing some crazy stuff. He was. He was doing some crazy stuff a couple years ago there. I mean, I feel bad for him and everything. He got crabs from eating cheddar biscuits at lobsters. But that don't give him the right to do with some of the stuff he was doing. I don't. They call him the Swami, but it might be something more demonic. I'm not sure. Skinwalkers are witches that take shape in animals. Yeah, great. Yeah. Guess what? Someone said they seen a coyote the other morning. I'm like, there is no coyotes around here. They're like, bull crap. I took a photo of it. I'm like, there is no coyotes around here. Not in town. Oh yeah. I'm like, yeah. Let me see. I'm like, a skinwalker. He came right out of the cornfield. He came right out of the cornfield there. Big giant coyote. It looked more like a wolf to me. Looked more like a wolf to me. But it came right out of the field. Little Debbie is saying skinwalkers are witches that take shape. This is too much for me. I can't take this. Let me see what my scientist says. What are the signs of someone being a skinwalker? Runs in front of cars to cause accidents, hangs out in their graves, scratching, knocking, banging outside homes. Could be. She's right. I seen that video she showed me. That thing ran out. It was in human form. It was in animal form too. The video on YouTube. It might be, man. Why are they sending these people? Why did they? This is government funded. You think these people would be checked out? You think they would be? But now all of a sudden, now we got stuff happening. Debbie, who can we get up here to get rid of this thing? Right? This thing's around her. This thing might be jumping into people and causing them to kill people or do stuff. I don't know. I hope maybe the TV is just overheated and it comes back on. I'm hoping. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Debbie, they could have sent this thing here to try and attack me or to keep my mouth shut. Right? They could have sent this thing to try and keep my mouth shut or kill me or attack me or whatever. I will look up this land deed and I'll find out what was there before the apartment. I bet you it was a cemetery, being that the cemetery is only 200 yards away from me, 300 yards away. They might be coming from the cemetery across the street from the sheriff's office. The county sheriff's here in town. Yeah, I bet you all this was cemetery. Dang it, I knew it. Or Indian burial ground. I'm going to have to look up old Google Maps to see what was here, satellite photos of what was here back then. Debbie's saying we need to look it up. When you say these things, I take it seriously. I'm not lying to you. I'm about 300 feet, maybe 500 foot or so. It's like right down the street here from the cemetery. Oh God. It might be someone's family curse that they brought here. It might be someone's curse that they brought here. Or the professionals are right and it's a witch or something, or a warlock, or that old witch or whatever they're saying. I know they've been banging on old ladies' doors around here. One night, about 2 o'clock in the morning, they were out there beating on the door. I opened up the door. It was a bunch of cops and some people in a stretcher and everything. I'm like, "You guys all right? What's going on? What's all the banging? We're looking for somebody." I don't know. I don't know. I closed the door behind me. I was like, "You guys have a good night." I think I did offer them some salad, macaroni salad, but they were like, "No, we're here working. We're here looking for somebody," banging on the door. They're on to you, old hags. They're on to you, you old witch. Just joking, Miss Witch. I don't know who you are. I've never met one, or nor do I really want to, but just letting you know, I'm Johnny. Been around here for a little while. I don't mean to step on anyone's toes. Please don't turn me into a toad or shrivel up my manhood. In Jesus' name I pray. Let me see what my great scientist Debbie Fox is saying. Nah, not if you're close to the graves. About 500 feet, Debbie. Maybe, I don't know, it's right down the street. Remember the other day I was showing you on the Google map? Remember how I'm like, here's the graveyard, here's the apartment complex, here's the sheriff's office. They might be coming through the field, the cornfield right there. It makes a children of the cone, children of the cone. It could be. Debbie says, I mean, I can bibidly babatin boo then with my wand. I don't know what you do, little lady. I know nothing of this stuff, witchery or any of that. I would love to see you in your witch outfit, playing with your wand. I surely would. I would love to see that. But this is serious business right now, sister. This is serious stuff, baby. This ain't no joking. It could be. What's her name out there? Who's the woman that just one of the great witches of what's her name? The tattoo artist, Van Don Bakken, Rockin' Chockin', Sockin'. I think she moved out down there by Delphi or something, or down there in Indianapolis or something. Bought an old mansion that was known to be haunted by a bunch of serial pedo killers. I don't know if that's true, but there's rumors about it. I'm serious too, Debbie. I wish you would help me. I wish you were here to guide us through this. right? Because you know this. But you've been off, baby. You've been off fighting wars. You were on your expedition down to the deep blue sea with Jacques Cousteau looking for bin Laden. You've been over there in the deserts of Africa and everything, doing everything. I want you to come back home. It's people were like, "What happened to the woman that used to live here with you?" She's out. She's an astronaut. She does all kinds of stuff now, swimming around in the ocean with great sharks and everything, dolphins. She once almost got sexually essayed by a dolphin when she was swimming looking at great white sharks. That was scary for me. But she made it through it. She's always doing stuff. It's time to come home, right? It's time for you to come home. People are actually saying you really need your woman back because ever since she left, this whole world's been upside down. I was like, I know. I've been telling her, come home. I will take out my wand, Debbie says. Miss Fox says that she's going to take out her wand and turn them into toads. Oh, baby, I wish it was that easy. I wish you had that kind of power. It would be great. But let's return back to your. Can we talk a little bit more about your witch outfit and your wand? I mean, I found that interesting. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I'm listening. Oh, I'm listening. I'm gonna get some tea. You have a beautiful selenite wand, sweetie. I have no idea what you're. I've never seen it. Oh wait, I think you showed me something of some kind of a wand or something, but it's trapped evil inside. I don't know. I have no idea about it. Whatever it is, will it work? Can you come here with it and chase away these things? Right? I don't care if you got to beat them over the head with it. I really don't care if you got to beat them over the head with it. Just get these demon witches, demonic. They could be dead people. Maybe, maybe Satan. Maybe Satan keeps trying to raise the dead. Being I'm so close to the cemetery, is that possible, Debbie? Is it possible? It's Friday night, ain't it? I think it's Friday night. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Excuse me. Yeah, so you know what I need to do? Whoever is trespassing on me eats late at night. It ain't me. Somebody is trespassing on me, Debbie. I'm gonna get some tea. Debbie says, yes, all witches are not bad. Most can help with these problems. Then why? For I don't know how many years have you been watching me be attacked when all you had to do was come here with your wand and beat them all over the head? I wish this woman would have. Yeah, let me see what else she said. Yes, very possible, especially if they built over a gravesite. Oh my God, Debbie. The spirits would be disrespected and not at rest. That's what I told them. I told them this is probably all Native American, my people's land. You people probably built on something that you shouldn't have been. Right? Sacred land here and everything. It's possible. Maybe. It's something. It's coming from somewhere. They're claiming it's a church, but people are saying that these little churches around here are not sanctioned churches. They're just mom and pop churches, and they're really not good. I knew it, the Navajos, the Navajo Indians. They know stuff like this. And the Cherokee too. Well, the land might have been cursed, right? Because the white man took over the land, possibly, and the Native American people's God was upset because this was sacred land, and they got pissed off, and it woke their God or whatever. Maybe, or it's someone around here. It's something. It's someone, a YouTuber, someone around here, disgruntled people. It could be what everyone's saying, and some. bunch of church people or something. I don't know. It very well could be someone that's sleeping or someone trespassing. So what do we do? Maybe I should ask some people on YouTube or something. Let me check and see if there's any ghosts or spirit hunters there. I know there is right in Michigan, Sturgis, I think. Let's get them out here. Let's get some holy water in here, man. We can get some holy water on them, right? Get some holy water on them, Debbie. A lot of people laugh and think that stuff is crazy, but Indians and their beliefs are really to be taken seriously. Well, I know. I know. Part Indian. You know what I think, Debbie? Somebody that lived in this apartment complex that either moved out here recently or whatever was conjuring this thing up or using it. And now that someone moved into that apartment, they're upset. And it's coming through the walls down the hallway and it's leaving, right? It's going through us. It's going through us and through our apartments or whatever. And a lot of people think it's crazy. And people that, listen, there's people here that are saying this has been going on for a while. They might be using it to try and cover up their murders and blame it on some kind of a demon. They might have conjured this thing up in town here. A lot of people are saying it's Mexican, Indian, old ancient Mexican uh, magic, right? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Can't they just come here and make tacos and be good? Why they gotta bring Mexican magic into this? But it's real. It's real. If you watch the documentary, if you watch the researches on it, it's real. I could go for a good taco right now. I'm sorry, I can go for a good taco, but I'm not gonna eat it, Skin Lake. Oh, I don't mess with Mexican magic. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, I don't know what. Right, we got a couple of Hispanic families in town, but they seem nice. But then again, their music is always real loud at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So loud that if you heard somebody screaming, you would never be able to hear them because the music's so dang loud. I can hear it 3 blocks over here. Big giant fiesta going on. I can smell the tacos and the pig cooking in the backyard and everything. Big party. But that's how El Chapo did it. And so Tony Montana also did it. Turn up the radio as we dig a hole and tunnel through this great or chop people up in a bathtub. I've seen Tony Montana. I've seen Scarface. Don't try and tell me that stuff ain't real. Voodoo, no. It's voodoo. It's something. I think we have a African American family in town, but they seem real nice. They're real tall though. They could be cyclones or Nephilims. Giants. They were giants. My scientist, Debbie Fox, is saying, no, no, no. Well, what do we do, Deb? Will you get out here and quit playing around before I wither Ray into nothing? If you're not coming, then tell me so I can bring someone else in to help me go through this madness and suffering and ghostism. Debbie, I'm not messing with any magic or voodoo. It's not me. It's obvious it's not me because the police would have came here and took me away. And they're looking for whatever this thing is. Whoever it is. No, don't mess with nothing. Because you ain't here. So the only one that suffers is me. So I'll wait until you come over. When you come over, then you can do it. So whatever it is, attacks you to. Instead of just me. No, 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 no. God, I can't believe it's only 12:30. I'm going to tell you something else that's been happening. Now, I know I'm dealing with something here, a ghost, a spirit, an entity, something. And let me tell you why, Miss Debbie. I didn't want to tell you this, but I have one of them lights in my bathroom. Okay? It's if you walk into the bathroom, the light turns on. It's a motion detector light. Now, 2 times this has happened since I've been here. The door is shut. It's open just a crack. I shut it because I don't want the cold air to go into the bathroom right at night. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm sitting there, I'm just falling asleep, and the dang light comes on by itself. So, being that it's motion detection, I'm like, what is going on? So, of course, I get up because I know it's motion detection. And I wake up, of course, I grab my baseball bat, and I go into the bathroom. I'm like, there's no way this light just came on. So I open up the door, go into the bathroom, and pull back the shower curtain just to check. Nobody in there. And that was a while ago, right? That was like 6 months ago or whatever. And then just last night or the night before, not last night, the night before, I'm laying in bed, getting ready to fall asleep, and the door was open. I didn't close it before I went to bed. I was tired. And by golly, that dang light came on again in the bathroom by itself. So it must be something because it set the motion detector off. I got motion detection lights hooked up. Even my camera's got motion detection, so it kicks on if something crosses its path. Same thing with the motion detection light, right? If you walk past it, it kicks the light on. And a lot of security lights are like that, cameras and stuff. So, what is it? I don't know. I don't know. Could it have been light reflection or something coming through from outside? Might have hit the mirror or something and caused it to for the light to go on. I don't know. It's possible. It's possible I moved my leg and it cast a shadow in the bathroom, and it thought maybe somebody was in the bathroom and clicked on. So yeah, it's weird. And it don't have. It's not my bedroom one. Don't do it unless I get up or I move my leg and kick the blankets off. Then the motion detection comes on in the bedroom, but it never does in the bathroom. But that happened 2 times where the bathroom light came on, and once the door was closed and it came on. So I'm thinking it is something, maybe, I don't know. Maybe one of these people are a skinwalker or something, or demonic or something. I don't know. Not at rest. I don't know. Might not be. Who, me? Did I die? I might have. I might have. I think they think it's me. That's what I think these people think. They're trying to bind me or something. I'm like, I'm not dead. But really, it's somebody else. Now, I did watch something, and somebody said somebody was trying to mimic me. And I was like, what are you talking about? Right? They're trying to mimic you. They're trying to copy you. That's why people are saying they're seeing you all over the place and yada yada, because they're trying to mimic you. And the Lord's upset because the devil is trying to copy you. And I told him, I told the cop too. I said, "There's only one me," and it don't, it don't shock me that the devil would even try and create me, because I'm that cool, right? Do not watch too much of that stuff, Johnny. No, I haven't been, but some of these, I've been watching documentaries also, Devin, where where the devil can try and mimic you, like become you, make it's crazy. It could be JD or JP. It's probably JP. Yeah, they need to cut his gut open. I think he's got some kind of a hernia or something. He's killing everybody with that. Somebody open him up and fix his gut problems. I think he's a great guitar player, don't get me wrong, but he needs work. JP Corner, I think his name is, or whatever. He's on YouTube. I think he said he's got real bad abdominal hernia or something. I think that's probably what it could be. Right? I think so. Hyneceries are bad. I can't even pronounce that, little Debbie's. So what do we do with this thing? Why is it here? Why me? Did I get too close to the Delphi case? And these people are summoning up the demons down there, the YouTube Delphiers? Are using witchery? Did I get too close to the things that have been happening around here in this town or in Indiana, period? In Jesus' name, bind these things and send them back down south if that's where they came from. We're noticing a lot of weird stuff going on, and that's what they're saying. It's witchery. Debbie. Witchery and a warlock or something. This is horrible. This has got to come to an end, Mr. Trump. You can't, Mr. Trump, you can't let this happen. If you allow this to happen, churches, all the churches out there, you cannot allow this to happen in our country. When we see these people faces change, literally morph into someone else and start going crazy and swearing and cursing, that's demonic. We must do something somehow, some way. I don't know. Debbie, I think it could be. There's a lot of YouTubers that are saying it's true. Debbie Fox says, I don't think it's witchery. No warlock, no way. I think so. I think something's up. I wouldn't lie to you about that. I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you about it. Something's going on. Somebody's sending a lot of evil. I think we solved the case, and a lot of people got mad. Why? Because they don't want restitution. It's a cold case. I know you didn't know that, did you, Debbie? Delphi is a cold case. People are questioning now. Did it even happen in 2017? Or was it before, way before 2017? Around about the Evansdale murder time? Ugh, we don't know. A lot of people are questioning the Delphi stuff. All right, we are coming up on 2 hours. Listen, I think dude did it. He said he did over and over. Richard? It could be Richard stuff. You are right about that, Debbie. It could be Richard stuff. Do I believe he is Bridge Guy? No. I tell you the truth, I don't know. But they got him, and I can tell you this much, Debbie. Let me just tell you this much, okay? A lot of people don't want to hear this, but here's the facts. If they had nothing on Richard Allen, nothing at all for them to make an arrest, some kind of proof that it was Richard Allen, they would have let him go by now before. Because if he was innocent and they locked him up, he's been locked away all this time, he's going to be paid. Now, whether they're doing it because he might have done the murders, he's going to take the rap. If it's corrupt like they're saying, he'll be found not guilty. Then he will go ahead and sue the state and have millions. So I believe if they had nothing on Richard Allen, nothing at all, before they cost, if it ain't a scam, folks, and they didn't cost the American people's taxpayer money and spent it, they don't ever want Delphi to die. For all they care, Richard Allen's sitting in jail. So here's my thing. They must have proof that he was there. He might not be the killer, but he was there. Or they are total scam artists, and us American people are lining the pockets of this Masonic group or gang, club, meth heads, pedo group. And they're taking American taxpayer money and they're spending it. So do they ever want Delphi to end? I don't know. Some of these people are making big money. I believe he did it. Forget Bridge Guy ever existed. Now, do you think RA did it? My answer would be yes. We don't know. But you're right, little Debbie. You're a very smart lady. He could be the killer. He could not be the killer. The killers could have already had the phone and he was the fall guy. Or he was there. He was a part of it. He led the girls to the other people. They did their sick stuff. The rumors are saying there was some film made or photos taken or something. And then Richard killed the girls and left. It's possible. It's possible he did it all by himself and brought clothes and had everything ready. Right? That would explain a couple things too. Him coming in, the people seeing him on the bridge coming in. and then people seeing someone that fit his thing but dressed in different clothes. He might have. One man had enough time to do this if he kept the girls alive to where he wanted to get them to do the kill. So, yes, it's very possible. But I think there's more to the case. I think there's more to the case than what we know. I don't even think Richard went to his mother's that day. I think that was all made up. I honestly wondered if Bridge Guy was even evolved. Debbie, I'll tell you what, it's pretty crazy how the face is changing. Like the body don't change, nothing changes, but the face is morphing as it gets closer, almost like it's a camouflage, right? It knows it's on camera, so it's changing its face as it's getting closer until it's right up on you. This could be some kind of a demonic thing these guys created down there. Or maybe someone created to protect their cult or to protect their drugs or sex pedo rings or whatever. It could be just somebody, it could be just a lone wolf, a lone witch that's out here practicing magic and making people do stuff they don't want to. Unsolved. Oh, you mean it's an unsolved case? Yeah, people are saying, wait a minute, this is a cold case. I'm like, well, it's been 7 years. They're like, no, this is cold. It's a cold case from old time. Maybe. Maybe it wasn't 2017. Maybe it was 2012, 13, 14. We don't know. I mean, that's what people say. I don't know if that's true, but I would believe it. We have seen cold cases thrown out like they're brand new, right? When really it's a cold case from 20 years ago. The case has gone cold. It's been sitting around 10, 20 years. It's never been solved. What do? They reopen it. They put it all over social media like it just happened, you know, in 2017, when really it happened 20 years ago. That's possible. We have seen cases like that where it's a cold case, but they want to rework it. They want to get it back out in social media or on the news. So they'll put it out as a murder that just happened. When really not many people catch it. Not many people catch it. Not many people catch it that it's all planned to put out, so it's like a fresh case. So you get new people in going, wow, what's this? Right? This just happened. Oh my God, this is, and then you get everybody back interested. You get leads start coming in, and all kinds of stuff. So maybe these people might be right that are saying that. They had 7 years. What the heck? Where are they doing all this time? Spending money. I think they spent over 1.5 million or something like that. Spending taxpayer money. And the taxpayer will pay if Richard Allen sues the state. You know who's going to pay for Richard Allen's buttload of money? The American people. What we're going to pay for it. That comes out of my taxpayer money, my money. Right? But I don't know if there's a law for him to sue. Can he sue the state? Indiana, they said They said Indiana is so evil. Right underneath people's noses, they changed all the laws so you can't sue a business or sue anybody. Now, I don't know if that's true, or you can't even sue the government. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they were saying. Yeah, you're right, Deb. They didn't test a lot of stuff. No, you're right. All right, I'm going to plug this TV in real quick, Debbie, and see if it works. You know, people that watch YouTube had no idea about this case. I don't know, Deb. They might not. Well, Deb, the TV will not turn on. It's the light is lit up on red, but when you hit the button, it, that red light turns blue. But I'm just getting a red light, so something must be. And now, do you see, Debbie, why I keep backup TVs in my shed? Well, when you leave the TV on all all day, if you're on the computer or whatever, if you're using it as a monitor, eventually it'll go out. I don't know, maybe it's just something weird going on or something. I don't know. Yeah, when you hit the button, the blue light comes on and the TV comes on. But now it ain't even doing that. The light's just blinking red when I hit the button to turn the power on. Yeah, something might have went bad on it. I think I got another. I think I got a 35-inch TV in the shed, a monitor. I could. Well, it's a TV, but I can use it as a monitor. Good God. No, I know. I wonder if I have maybe a fuse blown. Oh man, I hate to throw it away. It's a big LG 50-inch TV. I don't know. Could it be a battery? I don't know if it would have a battery in it. But it could be a capacitor bed or something with power on, or maybe a fuse. Some of these TV, right there by the power supply on the back of the TV when you open it up on the computer motherboard, is a old time fuse, like a glass fuse. Maybe that blew. I hate to throw it away. Maybe I'll go get the one that works. It's a little smaller than this one. And put this one in the shed for a later day and tear the back of it off and see if I can fix it. Or just throw it away. Go grab the other one. I don't know. But when you're home and you always got the TV on, eventually it's going to burn out. They don't make them like they used to. All right, I'm going to end this thing. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Been on here for 2 hours. Debbie, I don't know what this thing is, who it is. Someone around here or something. It is a witch. It's a demonic thing. I agree. I think much like Delphi, these people are right around us or in this town maybe. It could be Odinists that live here in this town. It could be a lot of things. I'm not sure. Well, it was fun. What was fun? They want to constantly upgrade. That's why our landfills are outrageous. Don't think. What are you thanking me for? Now what did I do? Oh, you're just hanging out. Oh, that was it. You're done with me now. Is that what you're saying? Curled up in a ball, and now you're done with me. That was great seeing you, Johnny. Just having a good chat with you. Oh yeah. Well, like I said, I was hoping you were gonna come on up and get this finished up here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have some more tea. It's only 1 o'clock in the morning. I think I'm going to relax and try and figure out this TV if I can't. Throw the dang thing away and go grab another one. And get to getting. What? What, Debbie? No. The dude? I don't know, you could. The tube? No, not on TV. The old TVs used to have tubes, but not the newer ones. The fuse. Not tube. Fuse. You know, like the fuse in your car? It's like in standby mode. It won't turn on. It's showing there's power going to the TV, but it won't power up. So it's like stuck in standby or something, or maybe a fuse burnt out. I don't think it would be a fuse, because if the fuse was bad, it would get no power at all. So it could be something internal, or maybe it just overheated. We'll see, but it's no biggie. If anything, I'll throw the dang thing away and go get the smaller one. At least I'll be able to see a lot better than this real small 20-inch monitor I got plugged in now. Alright, I'm going to end this video. You ladies and gentlemen have a great night. God bless. And I'll talk to you later. I'm going to make me another tea. If you don't hear from me, come looking for me. Come looking for me. This thing might have trapped me inside my own apartment with this demon or these people around here. If you don't hear from me, send ghost hunters or Ghostbuster. No, not yet. Whatever this is, whoever it is, Debbie is using me for something. I don't know. Let's have some tea. You folks have a good night.